Welcome to the Bluecast, where I, your host, TrueBlue, aka Alex, talk with my cast of friends about whatever we want. Today we have Ink Nova, aka Terrence.
Heyo.
And today we're doing Yoshi, but before we get right into Yoshi, a few things. For some reason, June has been filled with information and crap. So, let's see. Pokemon Scarlet Violet got a trailer. Sonic Frontiers got some new footage. Mario, the new Mario Strikers game literally came out the day we're recording this. I know freaking Marvel and Star Wars fans are eating good with Obi-Wan and Miss Marvel. Both of them just dropped. What else has happened? So much like crap has just... Oh, Minecraft just got the Wild update, I think. That's the name they're going with. Had the Warden crap.
The Sonic Netflix show
No one cares.
about Shadow.
No one cares.
They also showed
Big the Cat.
Yeah,
More
Big the
importantly.
Cat.
Okay. Is that everything? I think that's... Oh, MatPat did a video and FNAF fans harassed people in a different country or a different state. And FNAF announced that they're going to be working with the Mr. Beast company.
Yippee!
Make like a restaurant. God, so much has happened in like the span of like a week.
To be fair, summer is usually the announcement.
Yeah, E3 is just canceled, so now they're just dropping shit left and right. Anyway, we're talking about Yoshi today. Obviously my mascot, even though it's Kirby with Yoshi head at the moment. It is Yoshi. It is just a Yoshi. But I think we should all start where Yoshi started. Not Super Mario World, Yoshi's Island. The sequel, according to I don't know. You ever found that weird?
Good game.
You ever found that weird, like how it's titled Super Mario Land 2?
I mean Super Mario World 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found it a little weird. At the same time, I mean, wait, never mind. It's not the same time. I don't get it at all. They're completely different games.
Yeah. I was just playing it.
They don't play whatsoever alike.
I was just playing it earlier, and I was just like, man, you know, as someone with Yoshi as a mascot, I really don't care for the OG style of Yoshi games. I prefer like the Yoshi Story kind of, Yoshi Woolly World kind of gameplay.
I preferred the original, and I would like to go back to the original. Whatever DS was doing, though, I don't know. I didn't like Yoshi's Island DS.
I mean, we can all agree Woolly World was an amazing game.
Yes, and then there was Crafted World, which I never beat.
Crafted World was just not...
It was fun for the first 5 minutes, and then it kind of got repetitive.
Debatable. I'm not saying Crafted World is a bad game, but oh my god, it's so much like...
Not a bad game.
It's like nowhere near the level of quality of like other Yoshi games, though.
I kind of missed how everything was like fabric and stuff, or like wool in Woolly World.
I will say, Crafted World I thought looked good.
No, it definitely, like visually, it was astounding.
The music was pretty shit. Like across the board, I think the soundtrack was pretty shit. Don't get me started on the gacha music.
I got annoyed at that pretty quick.
Oh my god, who thought that was a good idea? I don't want to shit on the game. I want to shit on the game. Like, oh my god,
We get music back to like either the original or
give us Woolly World music.
Woolly World? Yeah, I liked Woolly World's music.
Listen, if Goodfield developed the last two Yoshi games. We have Woolly World, which was amazing, and Crafted World, which was ass. Like, they're currently 50-50 on Yoshi right now. That is their current track record. They are 50-50.
Oh, we wait another like 6 years to get another one. So
yeah, there's not really that many games to this franchise. There's always Yoshi's Cookie.
True, Yoshi spin-offs.
There's not that many of those either.
Oh, it's pretty sure that's the only spin-off.
No, what about that one where he was a gun? You're shooting Yoshi. It was a shooting game.
Oh, that one. Yeah, 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 yeah. The one that was for like I don't know. Was it an arcade game or was it like
It was the first game to give like Princess Peach her name, or it wasn't Yoshi didn't get his name in that game.
oh Yoshi got his
Some
name in?
some character they got their official English name or something like that. I don't know.
I don't think it was Peach though.
I don't remember. We can all
Maybe
agree though,
or
out of the Yoshi franchise, Poochie was a great addition.
very.
And then we'll never forget the Poochie amiibo.
I want it so bad.
That was like, can't just say, like one of the best games with amiibo functionality was Woolly World.
Okay, yes, like almost every no, actually every Smash Bros. Amiibo literally had a skin.
Every amiibo that was just released at the time worked with the game.
See, now it's nowadays like the Amiibo have nothing compatible on the Switch.
There's always Smash Brothers, and that's about it.
Yeah, but even then, you're just fighting against or with your $15
Listen,
toy.
listen, listen, I have spent the past few weeks trolling people with my amiibos, and I've had a damn good time watching my $10 toy supply me with endless frustration from my friends as they struggle
It
to beat my
is
toy.
it is very fun, but when that's literally the only game that actually has like Amiibo support for like every Amiibo on the Switch.
They're a lost art. They're a lost art.
And
Amiibos died with the Wii U, and that ship sailed so long ago. Don't get me started like Amiibo Festival. Exactly.
Animal Crossing,
Exactly.
Animal Crossing. Okay, the concept on itself, give me very much Skylander vibes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was just a cash grab on the whole Skylanders Disney Infinity, like, oh, Toys to Life. But Amiibos had so much more potential. Because they were just like, yeah, these work with just any game. They get unlockables or they'd have function. Like, that was the promise. And, like, the starting games, like Mario Maker, Smash, Woolly World, they were promising as shit. And
Okay,
then they went nowhere.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of disappointed that Mario Maker 2 didn't keep all the skins like Mario Maker 1 did, even if it was just the amiibos.
I still want to know why they removed it. I don't think there was ever like an official reason.
But it was a cool concept and like it was cool seeing all these sprites and all these like crossovers and stuff. Like that was cool. And then it just didn't appear in the
What
second
I
game.
don't get is like that was the thing. So many people loved Mario Maker for that alone. So I was always confused as to, is this what we want? Slopes over, you know,
I mean,
something that makes the 8-bit style better.
slopes were definitely like a nice and like it was nice.
Like
It was nice to
the
have.
8-bit OG like Mario style was so lacking in Mario Maker that it was like, oh man, you got to do these amiibo costumes, and it's like, yeah, that would be awesome and shit, but it's like, it's gone. It's
I-
gone.
kind of upset too that oh thing what was I gonna say? It was something about the amiibo. Yeah, no. It was updates for Yoshi. Oh, it's Mario Maker. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, updates for Mario Maker 2. How we got the Zelda update, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like there was so much more potential. Like you could have added many, like a couple more franchises. No, just like one more
Or
major
just added
update.
back amiibo costumes.
Once
Like,
again, amiibo cost just make amiibos more functional, so people want to buy them again, other than to collect them.
they're just novelty items at this point, because, like, most games
They
have,
don't
like,
do anything.
most games have amiibo support, but even then, that support is, like, an item and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they give you literally like a health kit or something, like in
or
Metroid
they're
Dread.
bullshit like Skyward Sword. Yeah, buy this one specific amiibo that has one specific code that says, yes, this is different from every other Zelda amiibo. But
Yes,
here's the
you can
special
now
thing, it just makes the game 20 times better.
I mean, it's not like the game changer though. It's just a quality of life thing to just fly anywhere you want.
They literally use it in speedruns. It's like its own category.
And now it is.
Because that's how good that's how important fast travel, like how much better that game gets with fast travel and good motion controls. Like
I mean, it was literally just a bird statue, but like the bird statues are literally everywhere.
I know, but like but that's dumb that it's locked behind a paywall.
It is. You got not to mention it's a $25 paywall.
I mean, it's only 15, but
No, that amiibo's like more than a regular amiibo.
that's just scalpers.
I got it from like a Walmart, and that thing, no GameStop, and that thing was not 15. That thing was in the 20s.
Anyway, back to Yoshi because I literally like
This is not about you.
less
This
than
is
10
this is
minutes
not
in
about
we
you.
got off topic.
This is not about Yoshi anymore. It's about amiibos and how they're useless.
Well, I mean, like Nintendo has had a lot of failed ideas in recent years, like Labo.
Like
Uh,
the Wii U.
okay, well that's just the whole console. No, but like Labo, Amiibo, just their Joy Cons,
Bro,
like
they made
all the
drifting.
work that went into HD Rumble that like very few games actually use to its full extent. The camera in the bottom of the right Joy Cons. Listen, I can name you like two games that actually use it: Nintendo Labo and that one game that Etika screamed there's a nut button to. Those are the only two that use HD Rumble.
This game has a nut button.
Yeah, I think that either it was that game or the team behind that game that did a whole like not even documentary but a video, and they were just like, yeah, we're testing the HD Rumble to recreate the feelings of boobs, and it was like, wow, this team is that sad. That is sad. It's cool, but like it's sad.
Thank you.
Listen, watching just a group of grown men just hold like just like straight up just like Jello and be like, we're trying to simulate the feeling, and it's like, what the fuck?
The future. Future is gonna be something.
Besides that, though, like certain games did have select amiibo be cool, like every Kirby game. You know, if you use specifically the Kirby amiibo, you get like a cool hat for your power ups, and it's like it's cute. Warriors, the original, I think Definitive Edition 2 on Switch, but on Wii U, if you put certain like Zelda amiibo, you got special items and special weapons. Like if you put like a Twilight Princess one, Link would get the spinner item, and it's a whole weapon class. Like the amiibo have unlocked cool features in the past that are like whatever, and they've been useful and just fun, like Mario Maker, but it's just the fact that they still make them is just mind-boggling to me.
Like that. Good question right now. Good question. All right. When are they bringing Woolly World over to the Switch?
I Woolly World is not going to be ported. Woolly World's going to forever remain on Wii U, and I only say that because what purpose does Goodfeel have putting Woolly World on Switch? Because it's just going to make Crafted World null and void.
Money.
But they do they really need it though?
Because everybody does stuff for money.
Yeah, I know, but like, there's no point in putting Woolly World. It's straight up a generation behind. Like, I don't see the point.
Yeah, but it was a beloved game.
Yeah, so was Yokai Watch, and look what happened to those games.
We didn't need what was it 3D World, but we got it on Switch anyways.
3D World was definitely just a ploy to get Bowser's Fury and like test like the limits and like see what people were. That was definitely just like a tech demo for what's to come for Mario with Bowser's Fury, and they just slapped 3D World, just ported it.
I mean, literally, it is 3D World, which is a semi 3D 2D game, and then you got Bowser's Fury, an actually open world.
Yeah,
game.
3D World's like a really solid game with Bowser's Fury. Like that's what we purchased.
Not to mention that Bowser's Fury is like really gorgeous.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
it's
besides,
just 3D world.
yeah,
Like,
but it looks nice. Bowser's Fury looks nice compared to the original.
I mean, like it looks better, but I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's beautiful. I'm not gonna look at the
Ah,
goddamn Koopas and say that's beautiful.
I don't know what you're talking about. Them moving at like 2 frames a second from
No,
far
no, no.
away is not beautiful.
I'm talking Bowser Fury furry Koopas.
Oh no, never mind.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
stupid.
Look at that and tell me it's beautiful. Look at that. A furry
No,
Koopa isn't something I want to see, nor should I have
everything's
ever seen.
everything's a furry in that game.
Yeah.
Never mind. I
People keep
retract my
joking that
statement.
Mario's a furry, and then they just went all out. And he's Goku as well in that game.
Yeah, Bowser.
Bowser's
Bowser
Fury was such a wacky experience.
was, but it was a good experience because we got Godzilla Bowser and we got metal music.
Is Yoshi in 3D World?
No, not at all.
Because I know we got Plessy.
That no, Plessy is
Water
like
Yoshi.
I guess yeah, Plessy is the replacement dinosaur
Water
for
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
What was the last game Yoshi appeared in, like, main Mario?
Galaxy 2?
No, more recent than that.
If it's not a spin-off. Oh no, Odyssey.
New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe?
Is that? Yeah, no, it has to be that.
Kigo D was in there.
I was gonna say Odyssey, but then yeah, there was also
He was in Odyssey. He was. Yeah, grappling
Hook
hook
game.
Yoshi.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like people sleep on the Yoshi capture because I thought playing as Yoshi with like the grappling hook tongue, my god, would a platformer with mechanics like that be so much fun as Yoshi.
I mean, it was cool. It wasn't the best power up.
It was it was simple. Like it was very simple, it didn't have much use, but the potential that I see in that. It's like, okay, you're telling me a character who can flutter, consume food, and just use his tongue like a grappling hook? Tell me that would be such a creative like use of a platformer.
That would.
It sucks that we'll never see something like that. But my god, would that be awesome. Like imagine you have your eggs ready and you're just grappling around and then bam, chuck an egg. That's how you would make a 3D Yoshi game if they ever did. If they ever for some reason wanted to make a 3D Yoshi game. Which I mean,
I would like to see a 3D Yoshi game.
like that's like the next step for 3D Yoshi is just like straight up just use the tongue more. Find more uses for the tongue. Like we all know how many uses the tongue has in normal life. So like what can Yoshi do with his?
No, that's gonna get the game changed to rated R real quick.
He's gonna pick the piss pipe, I tell you.
Which pipe do you choose?
Which pipe
The
do you
piss pipe,
choose?
cum pipe, or the gay pipe?
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Yeah, see, Pride Month makes everybody act up.
It's June. Happy Pride Month. I love how that's the thing I didn't bring up earlier, but you know it's fine. It's fine.
Happy Pride Month, everyone. Alex, where's your Pride Yoshi?
I don't have a Pride Yoshi.
That's homophobic.
What do you mean homophobic? Dude, I do mine based off. Listen, Yoshi goes into cosplay mode and dresses up as characters. Like that's not. That's not a character. A month isn't a character.
Gotta support the LGBTQ community.
I very much do support the community.
Yeah, you do, but I don't know if Rudy does.
Okay, to be fair, branding for like June, it's just people slap rainbows on shit. Like I'm not gonna make a rainbow Yoshi call that Pride Month. Like that's so scummy and lame. Like if you support that, like if you're trying to support like the month of June, like you know everyone in the community, you don't need to replace your branding. You straight up can just support. Like you can give, I don't know, like just do shit. Like, do anything but rebrand and have it just be that. Like that is the simplest solution to actually supporting. Anything but a goddamn let me slap a rainbow on that. Like Do literally anything. Literally anything else.
It has to be like every company has rainbow for June 1st to June, I don't know, 30. And then as soon as the clock hits midnight, you
The
change it
second the
back.
clock hits 12, gone.
Yeah,
But it
as
never
soon as it hits
happens. Never
as soon
happens.
as it hits yeah, as soon as it hits midnight, huh? What's Pride Month? Never heard of it.
Was that Burger King post real where it's like they have two like buns
Yes,
and it's like the
I
same
believe so.
shit?
I believe it the Pride Whopper. I believe it was real.
That I hope that image was real. I don't know if it's not. I'm just gonna explain real quick. Terrence the other day at our group chat sent a photo of what was supposed to be like I guess an ad for Burger King, and it was the Pride Whopper, and it was just like a normal sandwich, but the buns had two like top parts and two bottom parts. It was like that's the stupidest shit, but that's something Burger King would do. That's something they would do. God.
Wild stuff.
Anyway, back to Yoshi. So,
This has nothing to do with Yoshi at this point. This is not a Yoshi podcast. This is just talk about
this is
everything but
whatever the
Yoshi.
hell comes to our mind. Uh,
This is giving me first podcast vibes.
anyway, here I'm gonna do my damn best before we get to like the half-hour mark to talk more about Yoshi. What are your thoughts on Baby Yoshi from New Soup? You,
And I loved him.
I
I
will.
like.
I will
I
say
didn't like his mechanics, but I liked his design.
I liked him, but I don't like. They always use this like one photo of him with his mouth open, or like he has like his jaw doing something, and it doesn't
Oh,
look right in a still frame.
the blue one, yeah. The blue one, I think, has the jaw open all the time. They
I
have the
don't like. I
other
don't think
ones.
in a still frame they look good that way. I think they look fine. Definitely, I think they're too like just round. Like they're not cute. You know,
A rotund.
I don't like them. Like I don't think they're cute. Like I don't look at it the same way I look at like a Dedenne. I
That's
look at
different.
it more like I see like I don't know what I'm trying to think of like a Pokemon that I like that's ugly. I don't know. I was just gonna say Trubbish because people are either gonna get upset or happy about that statement, so I'll just say Trubbish.
Hey, it's Gen 5. You like Gen
Gen
5. It's
5.
fine.
I don't know. Baby Yoshi was like, I did think the gimmicks of the Baby Yoshis were cool though, like the pink one, like just turning into a balloon.
Inflation.
Also, it definitely brought back Galaxy 2 vibes with the Yoshi power ups.
There were only three of them, right? There was the blue one, which is bubbles. The pink one that
The blue
inflated, and
one, the blue one was air, like the light blue one. It would just like shoot himself up. Then he had oh my god, I can't remember because it's been so long since I played that game.
and there was the yellow one, which was a literal light bulb.
Yeah, so he had like the super speed red one because it was like a pepper. Like the glowing.
I was talking about the other one, but
No, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the glowing like yellow one.
no, I was talking about new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe.
Oh, the baby Yoshis.
Yeah, I was talking about the babies. There were only three of them. There was the glowing one, which was yellow, and then the inflation and bubbles.
Wow, so they're literally two of those power ups are taken right out of Galaxy, huh? How have I never
And
realized that? That's actually kind of lame.
the yellow one is the like glow up one, and the blue one does air, except it doesn't inflate like in Galaxy 2.
I mean, besides those power ups, the only thing I can remember is like the Yoshi transformations from like Yoshi's Island, and I Woolly World had them.
Woolly World had didn't Woolly World have like a tank?
Epic Yarn did. I don't think Woolly World had a tank. Did Woolly World even have them? I'm trying to think. Like my brain's saying yes, but I don't think it did.
No, I now that I think about it, no, I don't think Woolly World actually had
Did it?
transformations.
I know like Crafted World had. No, it did. It did. Yoshi could turn into a bike. Oh yeah, giant Yoshi.
Oh yeah,
There's
yeah,
planes. There's like a
that was
mermaid.
that was Crafted World though.
No, that was in Wooly.
And
Mm-hmm.
I just know that you become you get in a giant candy mech
Yeah,
in
that's yeah.
Rapid.
Crafter World was different. No, they had actual things.
I feel like they should have stuck with Woolly World and like Epic Yarn. Maybe gave them like sequels or something because I feel like you could do so much with yarn.
A part of me was kind of hoping that they would just straight up just do full crossover. Because that's such an old school like thing that they used to do where it's like just two random franchises like Bomberman and Wario. Like they just chuck shit together and they pray it sells. But like I don't know, the styles of the games were meant to be similar. Like I think that would be a great blend of like yeah, just Epic Yarn and Woolly World. To be fair, a lot of things from Epic Yarn carried over to Woolly World. A lot carried over.
One thing I'm a little upset with though about Nintendo is that they barely do crossovers, but when they do them, they're like amazing.
Well, I mean, you can't always do crossovers because the more you do it, the less cool it is. Like the more it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's only like two franchises I could think of: Smash, and then well, this really isn't a franchise, but the Mario and Rabbids.
I mean, Mario Kart has crossovers.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
Oh, you mean like
not
full
like
game
Nintendo characters.
crossovers?
Yeah, full. Yeah,
Like full
I'm talking
games, like
about like.
Mario Sonic.
Well, I'm talking about like just like not even like that even like. Mm, I don't know how to describe it. Like consoles, I guess.
What?
Like, okay, so like let's see, Cloud. Before he got his game on Switch,
Dead Fortune Street,
Fortune Street.
right? Was that the name of the game?
Is that the Mario Party one? Mario Party lookalike or something?
Yeah, the crossover between Mario and Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot that game existed. Yeah,
That
stuff like that where it's like console ones. I wish they did them more.
you just mean full ass games, like complete games based around these two franchises crossing over.
Yeah, like Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, like
Yeah,
something like that.
Mario and Sonic, like
Yeah, you see, those are sports games though.
so there's
Yeah,
still
kind of.
it's not a crossover is cool because the characters cross over. The gameplay, like you can't go into shit like that expecting gameplay to be as good because that's not the focus at that point.
I get it. The crossovers are like literally just like it's
No one
two
could have
characters.
predicted the next Mario RPG game was going to be Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
No, hey, to be honest, it could have been Minions, and
Rabbids
it's
have yet
all that
to do a
matters.
single RPG game, period. Mario has his own thing. They just did
They've
it.
done party games.
It's not
They've literally
it's
done
not
party games.
about
That's
it's
all they've done.
literally you have no clue what the hell to expect when going into a crossover game. You should have you just have to be like okay with the franchises.
I thought the first Rabbid Mario and Rabbids game was like good, really good. So I'm hoping the second one
I thought it was
does really
solid.
good too. I'll be honest. I thoroughly enjoyed the game, and I played it through 100%ing it.
I liked it. I'm not gonna say like oh I loved it, but like it was fun. I will
It's
say I
funny.
didn't appreciate how late into the game it took for you to unlock a single Yoshi related thing.
Well, you get Yoshi literally right before the final boss. So
I listen. Yeah, I actually used him for my final boss battle because Yoshi's actually pretty solid.
you beat Bowser Jr. and then right afterwards you get Yoshi and then
And
like literally a
I
chapter.
also love how Rabbid Yoshi is just insane, batshit crazy. Like you got no clue what he's
As
thinking. He just has a gun.
they haven't showed them off in Rabbids 2, I don't think. It's
Yeah, all
just
we've
been
seen is Mario, Luigi, Peach. Well, just the Rabbids.
and then the only new one so
Rosalina,
far is Rabbid Rosalina.
and then
I'm gonna
what people are
assume
saying is
Rosalina.
Bowser.
I'm gonna assume Rosalina is in the game. Right,
No
Rosalina.
shot that one of your playable characters is actually no. They actually did that with Cranky Kong. They did Rabbid Cranky and not actual Cranky Kong. for
True, true, true.
the DLC.
Oh
So
yeah,
yeah,
I forgot we got Donkey Kong too.
yeah. You know what? I completely forgot about the DLC. You know what? There's a good shot that we don't actually get Rosalina. We just get the rabbit form, which would be
We
lame.
got Rabbit.
Lame as shit.
It would be lame. I know I saw it early when the game first got announced. People were saying that like Rosalina was gonna be like the final boss or whatever because it's like space themed.
I doubt. Psh, no shot. Like Miyamoto told like uh the developers like you can use Rosalina as a final boss. I don't think Miyamoto has the cojones to
There's like a
to let let that
99.9%
slide.
chance that ain't true, but I remember seeing it a couple of places like on Twitter and stuff. People were speculating that it was like Rosalina who was like that giant octopus tentacle thingy.
I don't in a million years they would never make Rosalina like a princess character a villain because that's way too risky on Nintendo's part.
I mean, literally, all they'd have to do is say like, "Oh, she's corrupted" or something, and then like, bam, the final boss is like this the virus
No,
thing from the first game.
Nintendo goes so hard to avoid controversy. That would definitely spark controversy if they had Rosalina be the villain character that you're shooting down with your character. Like, I don't see in a million years she's the final boss of an RPG.
I'm talking more like, I mean, I guess, but at the same time, I could see it being like a Bowser thing where she's like possessed.
Well, here's the thing: you're fighting a monster. Bowser's just a monstrous creature. That people let that slide. He's the main villain, whatever. Rosalina is a female, just a human character who is very popular. Like I, it's gonna be the same shit like with Disney and Kingdom Hearts, like letting them use their IPs. That they're gonna be really. I wouldn't be surprised if they're really strict about how they go about like you can't like take Mario and make him bad. Like he has to be good because that's his character. Like
I want Gangster Mario in my games.
listen, I'm just saying, I don't think in a million years, Rosa. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just like a random entity, like, oh my god, it's some weird monster we've never seen before. Like, I really can't see it in a million years.
It probably is just some random god of the cosmos, but it's nice to think about, keep in the back of the mind.
Like, think of it this way: instead of I mean Rosalina, say it was like Peach. She was corrupted, right? Regardless of the circumstance, say she was the corrupted final boss. You think people let that slide?
No,
Damsel in
probably.
distress for years on end goes into okay, now she's gonna murder you, but you had to beat her first.
Well, I mean, she was like a standalone in like Kingdom Battle. Like she said, "I can save myself," and so she did.
But she also just pulled up with a shotgun. I
She
thought
she just had a
her entrance
blaster.
was just raw. She just pulled up with a shotgun.
Yeah. How was her entrance though? Like where you found her in the
It was
desert
the
area?
ice boss.
Yeah. Was she captured though, or could you use her?
No, she just showed up.
She just kind of dropped down.
The Rabid Mario was in ice. Rabid Yoshi was like somewhat held hostage. Well, actually, no, he was held hostage. And
So she kind of just fluttered
yeah, Yoshi, Peach,
down
and
from the
Luigi
heavens.
were just kind of chilling. They just kind of showed up because Luigi got scared by the piranha plant boss. Peach just showed up. Yoshi just showed up,
Yeah, and then yeah, that was it. The other two rabbits were held hostage.
which makes sense. Like obviously I especially since these games were developed by like Ubisoft and shit. It's like they're gonna be since it's their characters. They're gonna be like, oh my god, Rabbit Peach getting the shit beat out of them. Who cares? Like it's our character. They would never do that to like Luigi.
No, I mean, I okay. If I don't see Luigi dab in the second game, I'm gonna be very
God,
disappointed.
I hope that animation does not stick.
I think somebody else dabbed. I believe in gameplay, somebody else dabbed for one of their animations, but it wasn't Luigi.
I hope at the very least, for the sequel, the weapons aren't so samey. Like
I
I
mean,
hope
they
there's
they
the
they
roster
look
is
mostly
so
the same.
because I know they look the same, but like in the first game, your roster is so limited because you're forced to have Mario and at least one rabbit on your team at all times. It's
That's
so
dumb.
s- it's so samey. Most characters, there's always each character has like a similar weapon. Multiple characters have, your traditional gun. Two characters, Rabbid Mario and normal Peach, have a shotgun. Luigi and I don't remember who the other one was. They had their sub was the sentry. Like, it's a lot of the same thing, just on different characters, and they all have like their individual properties. But there was nothing like it was so samey. It was so samey between the characters that you couldn't like look at one of them and be like, wow, you are fun to play for these reasons, unlike this character who's fun for these reasons. It was a lot more of just like, I just like this team because I like doing this kill confirm or something. Like, it's so, I don't want to sound like I'm shit talking Mario and Rabbids because I did have fun with the game, but like I will say I have my criticisms with the gameplay, especially with the enemy types. I thought the enemies, yes, they were all Rabbids, and I'm completely fine with that, but I thought a lot of them, like, it was more so the late game ones. They were so annoying to fight.
I really hated the Valkyries.
Yeah, yeah. Though I get, I think my main problem is like they're supposed to be like the enemy equivalent of like your minigun, like the Rabbid Yoshi like minigun and shit. But here's the difference: Rabbid Yoshi minigun is complete dog shit as a weapon, while these guys like insta kill everything.
Yeah,
And I think that was like my big problem with it. I don't know how the hell we went from Yoshi to like 10 minutes of Mario and Rabbids.
I'm gladly having this conversation right now.
He's in the game is fine, close enough.
Yeah, no, yeah, Yoshi and Rabbid Yoshi. I still Yoshi
If
right now.
okay, if Yoshi, I don't think Yoshi's in the base game. I do want to say if they do another DLC pack, I really hope we get a Yoshi DK crossover. DK is another like was is DLC again, but this time it's straight up Yoshi's Island Donkey Kong Country crossover.
Wait, are we talking about rabbits?
Yeah, for like your DLC, either that or Luigi's Mansion.
I don't see it. Mostly because I'm pretty sure they already showed off a ghostly world, and I doubt they'd have that as the DLC.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there Mario's such a big franchise. Either they can dig into that, or hell, dig into the Rayman franchise because Rabbids is part of Rayman.
True. That'd actually be sick to see a Mario and Rayman
I'm
crossover.
just saying, I like Rayman and like I love the character designs, and like I had fun playing his game because I have it on Switch. Uh, I honestly think it'd be pretty sick if Rayman was a playable character.
That would be sick. I mean, I think he hasn't had a game in like over a century, so.
I mean, yeah, yeah, I get that. I don't know. I think it'd just be cool if we got like, because he's the title character. I think it'd be cool if he was like a guest character, like halfway through the game, unexpectedly you get saved by him and he joins your team or something. Like, that'd be so sick on Ubisoft's part.
It would be cool, but aren't like the rabbits like I don't know, don't they go like crazy around him or whatever?
That was only in the game they were introduced in.
I just know they went feral the minute they saw Rayman or whatever.
It's a whole thing. They're always crazy though.
And I don't know, they always creep me out when they had red eyes and freaked out.
Yeah, that was the OG guys, where they were violent and menaces to society for other reasons.
I mean, I'm sorry, can we get another cartoon, the Rabbids cartoon that was on Nickelodeon for
Rabbids
a while?
Invasion.
Yeah, I loved that show.
Uh,
Bro,
Never
that was like
forget.
actually good. Blah, blah,
Blah.
blah, blah, blah. This is not even Yoshi anymore.
um, but yeah, either that or you know what, Xbox as a whole is cool with Nintendo. I know this has nothing to do with Ubisoft, but just put in Banjo. Who cares? Just put in Banjo.
We got him in Smash. We're not going to see him for another decade.
I'm sorry. How insane would it be if halfway through the game, right, you're just playing whatever, go, and he just cucks Kazooie. He just grabs him by the neck.
Kazooie is his gun.
Yeah, all of the equipment upgrades are just like hats.
They're just hats that are like eggs or something for Kazooie.
Yeah, the Kazooie shotgun. How you can't tell me people wouldn't go insane for that.
People would lose their mind if it was the nuts and bolts design.
Listen, I'll live with any design because a banjo would be awesome.
It would, but like that's like the worst design.
I mean, listen, there's not much competition. It's the OG, that, and that's it.
He had two designs, or we could have the costume. A banjo, Kazooie,
Go Kazooie.
Kazooie.
How about we talk about Yoshi memes? Because I feel like Yoshi is such a memed character.
Bring her.
Is it just me? Or is like every character who has significant spin-offs in the Mario franchise is so memeable? Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Luigi, like meme stars. Wario, meme star.
Yoshi with the hammer.
Like, is it just me, or is like I feel like there's a pattern? The second you give these characters to like other teams to make games with, it's like it hits different.
They had so much life in Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
No, but like, I don't know. I mean, hell, Strikers is a great example of like the character differences and shit.
Strikers, yeah, Strikers too. Like every character had such like godly animations.
We're not
to, like,
listen.
convey their
I
emotions.
haven't played a game where Donkey Kong felt so raw, like so like in your face. This dude is a Chad.
Bro, have you
I
seen
just did.
Waluigi's
Listen, I
Shrek?
just posted a video earlier today, which you guys should all check out. It's me playing the demo. It's like Donkey Kong in that video, even if it was just the AI playing him, raw.
Waluigi's strut of fame as when he wins is like, oh, that's beautiful.
I feel like all the characters that really stood out to me were the non-human ones, like Yoshi, DK, Bowser. They felt so Chadly. Everyone else felt kind of normal and like, yeah, I see that. The characters that were more like just not human. Like the less human the characters were, the more crazy they felt.
I mean, you could get more cartoony with them.
Yeah. Like I guess I could group Toad into that too, because like while he is definitely more on the human side, he
The jerk
definitely,
pose.
yeah, he definitely felt a lot more like alive. I mean, that's not hard to do. The character just says your prince is in another castle, or just gives you tips, like, or he's
Why
dying
I
in the
make
Mario Kart
Toad.
Tour trailers.
He gets flung in every trailer.
I love that. I love watching those trailers to see the Toad how they die.
That's Tour's bad games, gotcha games, bad. Pay $40 for Diddy Kong.
I would.
You would not pay $40 for Diddy Kong.
Obviously not. Anyway,
Your wallet's gonna crash harder.
let's
Than
talk. Listen, I just want to.
Donkey
I want to. I'm really trying here to not get sidetracked. But like, there isn't much to talk about with Yoshi. But anyway, I just want to bring
She
up
has
real
like
quick.
5 games in total.
I just want to bring up real quick the tax evasion. Yoshi the tax evader. Where did this
He
start?
evades every.
Where
I
when
don't
did this
know.
start? Where did this start? How did it start? Like, what's the lore behind Yoshi and tax evading? Because I feel like it was just a meme.
I don't know. I mean, it definitely was a meme, and then it just
Like it
kind
grew.
of gained more. It gained more traction when I think Nintendo talked about something with their like banking department. And they posted a picture.
Yeah,
Of
there's like a
Yoshi with
photo
it.
of Yoshi. Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody lost their mind
Um,
over it.
no, like I definitely think it's funny because it's so stupid. But like where did this start? Who like looked at Yoshi and said you're definitely a tax evader?
Yeah, I got nothing. I wouldn't know.
That's what I want to know is like who. I've never like looked into it because honestly it's whatever. But like, if you've gone this far on the YouTube version of this, that's the only version. But in case one day there is, I'm just gonna call that out right now. Comment down below and tell me if you what are the origins to Yoshi being a tax evader. I would love to know. That's all I really want to say about the tax evasion. Just want to put that out there. It's dumb, but whatever. Yoshi memes are always dumb. Like there's never anything intelligent about Yoshi memes. Like Big Yoshi.
Yoshi, big Yoshi.
He I'm trying to think what are other dumb Yoshi memes? Or just dumb Yoshi jokes. Oh my god, the Yoshi story song. Yeah, people trying to say that all the Yoshis are chanting "eat asshole," which, mind you, it kind of does sound like it. I won't lie, but it's so funny. That's so funny to me. It's just like, oh, I love listening to such a peaceful song. It's like, hey, you know they're saying "eat asshole." It's like,
It's
oh,
not funny anymore.
that's I'm sorry. That's so like that makes Yoshi's story the soundtrack so much better knowing that in the background to some part of the game you just hear "ye asshole" like that's great. Yoshi music is pretty solid all around, all things considered.
It is pretty solid, especially the original. The original had phenomenal music.
I will say, like it's solid music, and I think yeah, actually this goes back to the meme things. A lot of songs like the main like song you'd hear in like level like the first level of Yoshi's Island that was memed everywhere. Let's go. Yeah. No, but like I feel like a lot of the OG Yoshi's Island and like what it's remembered for has been like so many people have so many fond memories of the game, and it has grown into so much like of internet like on the internet like it's memed. Nintendo jokes about it. There's like you'll find shit anywhere about like this specific part of like Yoshi's Island and crap, and it's like it's always weird to me. It's always
It
like
is.
weird because Yoshi's Island I had a lot of fun playing through it. Um, but it's weird that so much of the character is like the same, and it's like they haven't really changed Yoshi because they haven't had to.
It is kind of wacky. Not
The
gonna
only thing
lie.
they've changed is posture. It's gotten better. That's it. That's the only difference in Yoshi. His posture got better, and he's like the exact same otherwise. Listen, Yoshi is a solid character, and there is a reason he's my mascot.
I mean,
He's a good character.
he is a pretty cool character.
I think like but even like when not considering like his impact on like the Mario franchise and like how he appears in all the sports games and shit, like the Yoshi games are just solid overall. Like I would argue like a lot of people would argue like oh Yoshi's New Island or DS like you know the games were like shit or whatever. There were still solid games. Like sure they're not as
New
good, but like
New Island, I thought was okay game. It wasn't the best, but it was an okay game.
like
DS, on the other hand, wasn't trash.
yeah. No, but I'm just saying, like, most people, they look at the franchise overall and they're like, sure, there might be a game that's not as good, but, like, not necessarily bad, you know? Like, they're not going to look at it compared to, like, other games that they consider bad and say, yeah, it's down there. Like, it's usually high up there in people's list of, like, games. So I don't know. Overall, the Yoshi franchise as a whole is, like, really solid. And I gotta give props to Nintendo for that one and all the companies that had a hand in, the various Yoshi games over the years. Also, has Birdo ever appeared in like an actual Yoshi game?
No.
Yeah, I was just like thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, like 1-on-1 in Yoshi. I think Birdo has more like important appearances in like Mario games.
Yeah, Mario spin-offs. They've appeared in Paper Mario,
Birdo?
Mario. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the
Birdo,
newer ones. The newer
and
ones.
Origami King.
I know Birdo. Does Birdo predate Yoshi?
Yes, Super Mario Bros. 2.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that was Birdo, but they changed Birdo so much afterwards. Because
Mm,
Birdo. What was Birdo's other appearance? What was Birdo's like first appearance besides that? Like afterwards.
I don't know. I know Doki Doki Panic was like that was the first one.
Did Birdo didn't appear in tennis, right? On 64.
No, it appeared. They appeared in other tennis games.
Who was Yoshi's partner in that game? Because I know like that's the reason Waluigi existed.
You know, let me Google search this.
Oh, was that the game? No, I was gonna. No, oh my god, I'm trying to think. I know tennis had Baby Mario and Yoshi. Baby Mario wasn't playable. In golf. I mean, in tennis, did Yoshi? Oh my god, who? I think Birdo was in that game. Like a part of me saying Birdo was, and a big part of me saying Birdo was not. Yeah, I'm just trying to. Oh my god. Wow, I type in Birdo into Google. The first result is Birdo's gender.
They are they.
Uh,
So after Mario Bros. 2, is she later returned in Mario Tennis.
okay, so Birdo was in. It was in tennis.
Yeah, I believe it was the first tennis game then.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I just looked it up. Yeah, Birdo was. Well, it looks to be in the game with Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi's partner was Birdo. I was gonna say because then we also got the weird human characters that just kind of never appeared
Oh, there was a
again.
whole. Wow, there's a whole tennis court in the game dedicated to both of them.
Was there really?
That's what it says on Google. I don't know. I've never played 64 tennis.
I mean, wait, can't we play it if we bought the N64 online
Who's
thingy?
okay? Listen. We got 8 minutes left. I'm willing to go sidetrack again. I'm not spending $50 on goddamn virtual console.
That is pretty dumb. They should have just brought
I
Virtual
was gonna
Console
I
back.
was gonna talk more about Birdo and then maybe a bit of Rudy, like my mascot. But honestly, I think it's more important that we discuss Nintendo Switch online and during the Yoshi podcast. Um, so like, I'm sorry, like your service is shit. Nintendo had such a shit service. Your online isn't good. Like end of the day, online is just flawed. Like the system, it's not good. It's dated back to like 2007. It's not good. I don't care if they're
Not
still
good.
working on making it better. It's at the current moment, it's shit.
Didn't they just switch their like Wi-Fi things? Like,
Well, not yet. Not yet.
aren't they planning on doing it after like a
Yeah,
whole
they're
two
planning
decades of like?
eventually at some point. It's supposed to get better, but I don't know when that is. Um,
I
besides
mean,
that,
I
the
feel like
way
it's still gonna be laggy as hell.
like their games have always felt so designed. Like if there's a game that has multiplayer, it's good in local play. It's shit in online. Or hell, games that have good local play don't have online. Like Forgotten Land. Obviously that's specific and it's like that's more of like yeah, solo experience, but like it so many Nintendo games don't have just like good online. By the end of the day. Now, you want me to start paying money for your shit service. Okay, fine.
At this
Sure.
point, it's not worth getting until they start showing more like because like the only reason you want to buy it is for the free DLC that you get with it
No, I'm just
in the
saying like I'm just saying
N64 games.
right now like base like okay, I'm gonna buy this because I want to play games with my friends. You're now gatekeeping online play, whatever. Xbox PlayStation does the same thing. You're following suit, you sheep. Um,
Well, to be fair, you're now
Xbox and
paying
PlayStation do it way better.
true, but you're now paying the same price for like what PlayStation and Xbox would do.
Yeah, the
Still on
50.
shitty Wi-Fi. Yeah, you're paying
I'll
50
give it
now
to Nintendo though. The original price, which is what is it? Is it 20 a year?
at 20 a year.
20 bucks?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cheap compared to Xbox and PlayStation, who their cheaper options are straight up the price of their Switch Deluxe, Switch Online Plus, whatever the hell it's called.
Like they have a month. They have like a month, or I think it's like it's a month for like $20. I'm pretty sure.
No, a month is. I'm talking about a year.
Oh no, a year's like 50, $60.
No, for the normal one. Not the big one, not the big bundle. I'm talking about the normal one. Online
Talking
with
about
NES and
Switch, right?
SNES. Online with
Oh no,
NES, SNES. That's it.
was talking about PlayStation.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
No, I'm talking about Switch still.
Alright, I thought we were talking about PlayStation.
That's
Like, what are we
yeah.
talking about?
But like hell, even then, like if I want to play a game like Splatoon, I am now like I love Splatoon. I need to pay for that to just play that game. Whatever. You gave me free NES, SNES games. SNES took forever to come out on Switch. Let's not forget that. We were stuck with crap NES games. Like it was a small selection, very limited, and
You could play Mario. That was essentially the only good game on there.
there was like it's such a novelty. It's such a novelty. Any SNES games, on the other hand, though, like I absolutely love SNES games. I love playing through Dream Course, Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World, the Donkey Kong Country games. They're all there. Hell, Earthbound's on there now. How long did it take to get those games though? Earthbound,
Literally
what?
came out this
Earthbound
year.
came out a few months ago. At that,
Yeah.
the service is shit. Like but like I will
Very
say,
much.
being able to play these older games that like you're not gonna have easier access to, especially like straight up just the whole like the first three Donkey Kong Country games, that's awesome. I love playing through those games on SNES Online.
Weren't they on Virtual Console though?
No,
Really not actually.
I don't think all of them were. I think only. I know the whole collection in one place is something that wasn't like common. Like that's not a thing. So SNES
That's shocking.
Online was a big deal with that.
That's shocking.
But no, but like into complete seriousness, like I had fun playing SNES games online. I would have so much fun playing N64 games online because I've touched very little of the N64 library. But do I want to spend $50 for the sole purpose of playing games that came out in the 90s? No. No. And sure, yes, $50 a whole year. That is like if you do the math, that's like for each month, that's like so that's not that bad.
So far for me,
But
it's
but your
it's not worth
service
it.
the
Yeah.
service is still shit. And the free DLC, mind you,
Half the DLC, which there's only like three DLCs, but like two out of the three DLCs that you have are ones that like people who like those series probably already have.
it's Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. That's it. The only
Only
other
have
thing that comes with the thing is the Genesis collection with like Sega
no,
games,
they put Splatoon on it too.
Octo expansion.
Yeah, they put Octo expansion on there too.
Oh my god, that's so old. Like at this point, it's
Exactly.
pointless.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
here's the thing. If I have that collection, sure, you're saving money because now you're not spending like $20 on the Animal Crossing or $20 on Mario Kart. That's nice.
you're saving a good like
You're
20
saving
bucks.
money for sure. But the second your membership ends, you're losing your DLC at that point. And for a single player game, well, yes, the games that they've chosen, Mario Kart,
Do you
Splatoon,
actually lose the DLC?
it's membership based.
Is it though? I thought you'd keep the DLC since you bought the thing.
No, I believe I don't think you keep the DLC. Like I don't. I think it's like a problem. I can
Imagine
like
you're
look it
trying
up
to
right
play
now.
the. Yeah, I'm actually curious now. Like, how does that work? Like, as soon as the membership ends, do they just yoink your DLC that you've been working so hard on?
It might stay. If that's the case, then that's actually a good thing. But to my understanding, the DLC was like kind of bugged with how it worked. Just gatekeeps you from playing the game.
Say no, no, no. Pay your $60,
Oh
bro.
no, you're right. It's forever.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, hold up. Animal Crossing. You'll still have access to everything, even if their access to the Happy Home Paradise is removed. So is it selective? Because a game like Mario Kart, that's easy. You just remove tracks. Keep the save data, remove the tracks. That's so easy. Splatoon, that's a lot harder. But that game, I think that I don't think.
What are they gonna do? Take away your clothing and your
No, but it
off-field?
does say here that you do keep the DLC. So yeah, so I guess I was misinformed. You get to keep your DLC, which works. That's fine. I think that's a good thing, and that saves you a lot of money. Like later down the line, I honestly would be tempted to purchase this because say you have like 7 games on here for DLC. I am now saving so much money because like I refuse to purchase the Mario Kart DLC on my own.
Yeah, no.
If I buy the
I'm only
expansion
buying that.
pass, if I buy the expansion pass, I not only get to play N64 games, I'm not going to touch the Genesis shit. I don't want to play a single one of those games. I don't care. Like,
Literally, they have Sonic. I'm pretty sure 1 and 2 on there, but you
not
can
even
play
3.
them on. You can play that with Sonic Origins.
Yeah, Sonic Origins. No, but like, I'm not going to touch that. N64, that is like a steal for me. Banjo's on there, Paper Mario. Um,
It is no. I mean, paper.
that's
Did
a
they ever
steal.
fix the bug where it crashes your game?
I don't know. And then playing like Mario Tennis online with friends, like that's awesome. That is so cool. And then keeping this DLC. Now, as of now, I already purchased Octo Expansion and the Animal Crossing DLC separately. I already bought those because I like those games and I plan to buy them without the expansion pass in mind. I'm not going to touch the Mario Kart DLC. I do not want to spend money on a decade old game. uh,
I'm sorry. That's lazy. That's like such lazy DLC when they literally just ported tracks over
yeah.
from tour, and they don't even keep the art style or like
But like
design of
like
Mario Kart.
what if like say like for example, say the expansion this thing came out earlier. Say it also had the Smash, Sword and Shield. Um God, what other games had DLC? What money? Well, how much money have I invested in games? But like for example, say you could get like Fighter Pass 1 and 2. And
That's a steal.
and God, it's yeah, the Crown Tundra Isle of Armor. That is a
No,
steal. You are getting bang for your buck.
I would probably steal it right now if they added the Kingdom Battle DLC.
Donkey Kong. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good deal.
I'd probably
No,
steal it
but
because I never got the DLC.
I never bought it either. No, but like that whole DLC thing, if they put more of it, it would definitely be worth the investment. As of
I
now,
mean, it is. It makes sense. It's called the expanded like bundle, so it's like you get the expanded stuff.
listen, I'm just saying, Switch Online, like the service is just so crap that I don't want to invest more into it. If had the service actually been good, right? Say Switch Online, like it worked just as good as like the PlayStation, Xbox, like their Wi-Fi connectivity. No complaints. Like no one's gonna complain about that. You $50 now. I also get not only a solid service, but 64 games plus free DLC that's coming later down the line.
Are we also
I'm
getting
more
Pokemon
willing.
Snap?
I am now more willing to invest in that extra $30 a year to now not only get more games that I want to play, but now you're giving. I now willingly want to play more online games because your service is better. Like, I can shit talk the Switch Online all day.
It
But
is.
as,
It's such a bad service.
maybe one day we'll just shit talk Nintendo for a podcast. They'll never like my channel will never, just never surpass the current number of subscribers. People like, wow, can you say this about Nintendo? I'll be like, I buy all their consoles, so I don't know.
See,
Um,
us Nintendo fans, we know
we know what
they have a
pain.
shitty
We know
service.
pain. We
They
know
have a
pain.
we know they have a shitty service, but we buy their games
Yeah.
anyways.
But that we have passed the hour mark and we got off on a big tangent. If you guys want to hear more about Yoshi, my apologies. Maybe one day we'll get back to talking about Yoshi. This became more Mario than Yoshi, but to be fair, the OG game had Mario in the title anyway.
It still fits.
Yeah. With that being said, next month is July. Ooh, America. Uh,
Every single Pride Month banner gone.
Gone. Thanos snapped, never existed. Um,
What's a Pride Month?
but next month we're taking a step back from all these video games franchises, yeah, anime, this shit. We're gonna be talking about the school system. We're just gonna talk about school stories. We're gonna, God knows what we're gonna talk about. But yeah, we'll discuss some of that. So it's gonna be more real and personal. You guys probably like that. I know. Talking about our experiences during a time where we're all locked down. A lot of people like, so I wouldn't be surprised that one ends up being good. I don't know. That's gonna be recorded in a month from now. So, with that all being said, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, Terrence, for showing up and going off about random Mario and Rabbids and Nintendo Switch Online crap.
Unlike a certain somebody who was supposed to join.
Yeah, we're not listening. We're not throwing any shade to anyone. Like, we're not gonna sit here and call out Double Dog for not showing up again.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, he knows who he is. He knows who he is.
Yeah. We'll never call out anyone. Yeah, but thank you for being my usual co-host.
You're welcome.
Maybe we'll do an Ink Nova podcast one day. Do whatever you want.
It's just gonna be
Shit talking Switch Online.
yeah, that and then
Maybe some
Rumpin'
Yokai
Low
Watch.
Friday Night Funkin'.
Maybe some Yokai Watch.
Friday Night Funkin' is getting discussed in that podcast.
You paid me. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to share this video, subscribe, like, comment down below. You know the drill. And I wish you all a lovely day, everyone.
Bye-bye.